Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, my name is Angelica. I'm sharing my healthy weight loss wellness journey online, and I'm just trying to glow up. Today is Meal Prep Monday. We are preparing ourselves for an excellent week ahead in our weight loss journey. This week I am meal prepping some protein waffles, some TikTok feta pasta because I loved it. If you missed the TikTok hacks video, I'll try to link it in the description for you. I'm gonna make some grilled chicken bites to go with that, and I'm gonna do some turkey taco meat. So that's the plan for today. I had so much fun planning out my week this time for some reason. Like sometimes it just really motivates me to sit down and make a meal plan. I also don't have a ton of time today, so we're gonna see how quickly we can get this done. I have some things laid out here so that I can hopefully move around a little bit faster and multitask in between. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring the bell so you get notified every time I post. If you like this video and you like seeing when I meal prep, give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot, and let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't seen it, this is my giant air fryer that my mom got me for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. I love it. It's just really big and I don't have a lot of room for other appliances, so I'm sorry this looks kind of odd. First thing I'm gonna do is just make some protein waffles. I'm gonna use the Kodiak Cakes Power Cakes mix. I believe in my soul that 1/3 cup of the mix is gonna be one side of this. So we're gonna try it first just to make sure. And of course I'm gonna add some cinnamon. Cinnamon is such a good superfood. I put it on everything I can. It's so good for you. So I'm gonna try to keep this isolated to one side. Okay, yeah, so I think it's safe to say that 1/3 cup of the mix is half of this. And I just wanted to check on that so that I can make sure I have my points right. Okay, so one side is obviously going to be a little bit more cooked than the other one, but I had to do that to make sure my servings would be right. Anyways, so this will be 2 days of waffles for breakfast. Okay, waffles are done. There we have it. That was super easy. Don't be like Angelica. Don't pick up your waffles like this. So there we have it. I have 2 days of waffles. I think I'm only going to make 2 for now because I don't know if I will want them like every day of the week. And then I figured I can put my berries, chocolate chips, whatever I want on them the day of, and then I'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the feta pasta that I'm having for lunch. I'm gonna start by dumping this into my thing. And I already sprayed it with olive oil spray. Let me go rinse these off. Okay, rinsed off my tomatoes, and now I'm gonna drop them in. Oops, really didn't want that water in there. I'm just gonna do the regular recipe that has like just tomatoes in it, but I think you could definitely add other veggies and it would be so good. I have this feta cheese. I'm gonna take the whole container. I'm gonna try my best to clump this into a big ball, which was pretty impossible last time, but now that I have feta cheese under my fingernails, I'm gonna drizzle on 2 tablespoons of butter, which mine is actually margarine. This is supposed to be olive oil, but I don't have any liquid olive oil, so we are working with it. I'm gonna toss in some garlic. And I'm gonna season it all with some salt and pepper and red chili flakes. Okay, I forgot to add a little bit of parsley. And now I'm gonna toss it in the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes. I'm also just gonna watch it and make sure the tomatoes are roasted really well before I take it out, but that amount of time should be good. While that's in the oven, I'm gonna get my pasta going. I'm using this Great Value Rotini. This box is 448 grams total, if you look at the serving size there. Now when I scanned it, it showed up as 448 cups. But rest assured, I checked on the calories and the macros and everything to make sure it's right. So here's the recipe on the tracker. That is grams, it's not cups. I don't know why it's in there as cups, but I made sure everything is right. This whole box of pasta is 45 points. Last week I was able to get 8 servings of the pasta, so that brings it out to 8 bites per serving. While I'm letting my water start boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean as we go. That seems to be the best way for me to not have a disaster at the end of meal prep. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my other burner for some chicken. Just put it on low, spray some olive oil. I have a lot of chicken, so I sprayed a lot of oil. Here's a little secret about me, because I know none of you know this about me, but my husband is super good at making chicken. And lately I've been making him cook all the chicken because I just can't cook it as good as he can. So apparently this is how we do it. We start with some butter. You gotta have butter. This is spray butter to keep it 0 points. And you're gonna put this all over the chicken while it's cooking, basically. You're gonna use salt, some Lowry's salt. This stuff really is so good on everything. And then he says he does just a little bit of Cajun. Try to sprinkle a little. Ooh, okay, that was a lot. And then I'm gonna throw some of my little chicken pieces on here and let that start cooking. Now I'm gonna spread these pieces out and put those seasonings all on them again, and we will just let them cook up. My tomatoes and cheese are out of the oven, so now we're just gonna squish them down and mix it together. This is really satisfying, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna add some fresh basil, and I'm gonna throw in my cooked pasta. Then we're gonna mix it all again. All right, here is my feta pasta. It is officially done. It takes a lot of mixing, and I think I would like it better, of course, if I had the block feta cheese, but I can't find that anywhere locally. And I would like to have even more tomatoes in it, but it was still really good, and it was just such an easy recipe, so that's why I made it again. And then my little chicken pieces are also done, so I'm gonna take those off the burner and let them cool. And we are right at an hour into the meal prep. So for the pasta, I'll just split it into 8 separate servings of a little bit more than a cup each. And then I'm probably gonna have it like on a bed of spinach, and then I'll have some of that. I'll add some Parmesan on it, maybe a little bit of like Olive Garden dressing. I don't know, because it seems like it would go really good with that. Now that the chicken's done and this top burner is free, I can go ahead and start on my turkey taco meat for dinner. So I've got some extra lean ground turkey in the pan. I have a pound of it here. I'm like out of salt, and this is just powder, so I don't know if that's... Is that working? Okay, we're gonna add some salt powder. Gonna add a little bit of cayenne, some cumin, kind of a lot of cumin, and then some pepper. And I will let that start cooking. Now that the turkey has cooked a little bit, I'm gonna add this packet of taco seasoning. Usually I use half, but we're gonna add it all. I want that flavor, honey. I'm gonna toss in some petite diced tomatoes. And as always, I'm using the no salt added ones. Then I'm gonna add a can of drained and rinsed black beans. Add some extra protein in there. Plus it just makes it last longer. Like I can just eat it with more things. So now I'm just gonna let it simmer for a little bit, and that will be my taco meat. I'm gonna put it in hard taco shells. I'm gonna use the fiber wraps, and I also got some of the low-fat crescent rolls to make like little taco roll-ups, so that's gonna be really good. Okay, it has been a while since I've ended a meal prep video with actual containers, like wow. And I kind of miss the satisfaction of like packing everything up in serving sizes and stuff. Here is what we have for meal prep. So over here I have 2 days worth of waffles. And for breakfast, I will put eggs and turkey bacon with that. Probably chocolate chips. There was a leftover chocolate chip in my waffle maker from this morning. Probably put chocolate chips, berries, all of that, and then have eggs and turkey bacon on the side. And then for lunches, I'm having feta pasta with these little pieces of grilled chicken. This is 8 bites. Here's 5 servings of it, and here is the other 3, so I was able to get 8, no problem. It smelled so good, I decided I'm gonna have some tonight. So that's one of the 8 servings, but it came out to 8 bites. I have a little bit of extra chicken, and each one of these containers should be right at 370 calories each. Definitely not over 400. I'm loosely cross-tracking my calories just to make sure I stay in the right deficit for what I'm trying to do in the gym. And then when I eat it, I will add Parmesan on top because that was so good last week. So there's lunch. And then for dinners, I have my turkey taco meat. This is a 0.0 bite mixture. If you're on Itrackbites Better Balance, WW Blue, WW Purple, I'm not sure if any of this is points on green. There's so much that you could do with this mixture, and then it does freeze really well too, because this is a lot. Like, I'll probably end up freezing at least a little bit of this, but it reheats really well and it's super good every time. There is my dinner. Wow. Also, we're at an hour and a half, so this didn't take that long, and I cleaned up along the way. So now all I have is a big pile of dishes. But other than that, not bad. I'm pretty glad I was able to get it done quickly. There is the meal prep for this week on my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I made this week. Be sure to check back on this Wednesday on my channel. Almost every single Wednesday I post of what I eat in a day. You can see how I'm eating the things that I meal prepped throughout the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.